Okay, I'm going on another egg hunt. So it sounds like the egg song here. I wondered if they were doing this up here somewhere. Okay, so there's the little noise maker. Let's see if we can find a stash of eggs somewhere. Of course, this one's a sticker bush. Hey, did you just lay an egg? Did you make? I don't see anything up under there. Is she just lost and trying to find everybody? See, if she's lost and trying to find everybody, it's because she came up here to lay, most likely. So, this is the downside, one of the downsides to free-range chickens. When they decide to stop using the nesting box and find other places, we were getting like... Oh, here's another downside of free-range chickens. I just cleaned this up 2 days ago. Yeah, you see that mess? That's from them digging in the mulch. Don't get me wrong, I love having free-range chickens, but I can't wait to get our fence built. Oh, here we go. Are we doing it back in here? Let's see. Don't see anything. You guys, where are you doing it? Yeah, so I was getting like 7, 8 eggs a day, and now I'm getting 1 or 2 because they're sneaking around. And I cannot find where they're doing it. I found the 2 other spots before, but it's been like a week, and I've not been able to find where they're laying their eggs. So yeah. Oh, there go the dogs. If you think you want free-range chickens, just a few things to be aware of. They will destroy any landscaping that you have. They will scratch all in the mulch. They will poop everywhere. I shit you not. They will poop everywhere. These guys, it actually doesn't look that bad out here right now. But yeah, I fixed all of this 2 days ago with the leaf blower. Got it all looking good again. It does not take long. This area was daily covered in poop. And then I started parking my truck under the carport. It's not there right now. But you can see. One reason I started parking up under the carport was because at least it kind of localized the poop that was in the driveway and it was all here. But I'm having to come out pretty much every day or every other day and hose it all down. And I did it yesterday afternoon, and you can already see it's everywhere. And that's just from less than 24 hours. So it doesn't look that bad right now, but give it 1 more day and it'll be covered. They poop on the nice back patio up there. They were, as I've put in other videos, they were destroying this flower bed here, so I've got that ripped off. So that's just some things to keep in mind. If you don't want chickens doing all that stuff, don't let them free range. Now again, the goal is to have fencing put up here and a coop on the other side of that so that hopefully they don't jump the fence and get over. It's not necessarily definite either. But yeah, so I'm right now getting 1 or 2 eggs a day. And I have, like 16 chickens? I guess if you count the new babies. I don't think I've shown these guys yet. So here's the babies. They don't live outside, but I just brought them outside a few minutes ago for the first time. So I'll actually go ahead and show you their setup. So these 2 are cochins. They're large fowl cochins. They're only like 4 weeks old, 4 weeks old. And then these guys are like 7 or 8 weeks old. The other 2, this is an ISA brown, and this is a leghorn. And these 2 are definitely pullets. And we're just going to cross our fingers that these other 2 are also pullets, meaning girls. Yeah, I'll show you their little setup for anyone who may be interested in chickens. This has worked out pretty well for me. Anytime I get new chickens, I put them in these dog crates. So they are in my garage right now. So I've got this giant dog crate. You don't have to have one this big. I just happened to have one because I have a dog training business, and I had a giant dog crate that I don't need very often. So it kind of got converted to the chicken crate. And what I've done is, it's nice because you can hang the waterers and feeders if you have hanging feeders. And I've got my bedding in here, which is a pine pellet. It needs to be cleaned. That's part of what's being done today, is this can be cleaned out. But one thing I did that I really like is I covered the bottom tray here in this plastic. It's like the painter's plastic sheeting. And that does really well, not only to protect the, I mean, it's a plastic tray. There's not much damage you can do to it, but it just makes it easier to clean. And makes everything easier to clean. I mean, everything just scrapes right off of that plastic. Now this is one of those little storage trays, and it's bent out like that because I was using this initially when I brought the babies home, the little babies home, because they still needed heat. We had a couple nights that got just a little bit chilly, and instead of a heat lamp, I like to use this heating pad, and I had this wrapped in the plastic sheeting as well to keep it clean because they'll poop all over it. And put that on top of there, and I zip tie it down, and the babies can get up under that. It's kind of like the, what do they call them? Mama pads, mama bird heating pads. It's basically a tray instead of a heating lamp that they can get up under, and I bent the legs out because it puts it closer to the ground, and then as they grow, you can bend it up and make it taller. So that's what that is. I really just need to take it out. But yeah, I love the dog crates because you can see where the other crate was. And I just put all the chicks in there and bring them out to the grass, and then I can slide that tray out so that they can access the grass and just start to get a feel for being out on the grass and finding little bugs and whatever else they find out here. You want to make sure you've got shade for them, and that's why the blanket's on top, so that they're not in the direct sunlight. But it's nice because you just slide the tray out, and when it's time to go back in, I'll slide the tray in, because obviously if I pick this crate up, their little legs would dangle, or actually the little ones would get out completely. But I found that this works really well to just get them outside for a little bit before they're ready to move outside with the rest of the flock, because they're not quite big enough for that yet, especially the little bitties. Anyway, that's what we've got going on today. Got chicks and Easter egg hunts. I really got to go see if I can find those things, because the days are getting hot, and I don't want to find the stash of eggs the hard way. Here, take one more look at the chicks, because they're cute. See, they just check out the grass. The other chickens haven't come and investigated them yet, but it's also nice because they can start to meet the rest of the flock through the bars here and be separated, not get picked on. Because whenever you introduce new chickens to the flock, you get pecking order stuff, and chickens are pretty mean to each other. They work it out, they do what they need to do, but this is a nice way to kind of slowly introduce them, let them meet each other without having full access to each other. Hi, ladies. And hopefully ladies. All right. See you later.